triggers and spoilers.
Yay!
Yeah! All right. So, this is a podcast. No, So I Saw a Movie. This is a podcast called So I Saw a Movie, where we poorly discuss movies. But we're not rating them. Maybe we are. I don't know. This is the first episode. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, we're just kind of gonna go along with it.
We're
gonna
just,
roll.
yeah, we're going to be problematic.
Probably. Probably.
It's going to be something. But anywho, I'm Courtney,
I'm Jen.
and we're going to talk about movies. Would you like to go first?
I sure wouldn't.
All right, I guess I'm going first. My movie is cinematic masterpiece.
Oh, you're not gonna say like, so I saw a movie?
Oh, you know what? You should probably do that. Jen,
Oh, Courtney!
So I Saw a Movie.
You did. Tell me about it.
Oh my god, it was a masterpiece. It was just so great. It was Law Abiding Citizen, and it came out in 2009. You'd think I'd write that down. I didn't. It was starring Gerard Butler, also known as the Angel of Music, also known as Leonidas, also known as Hiccup's dad. Did he talk like any of those people? No, he didn't. He talked like a fucking nerd, and I hated it.
So he was a nerd in this movie.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. So it's starring him and Jamie Foxx, who I don't think I've seen any of.
What?
You can count on me to not see movies. That's kind of my thing.
Wait, you must have seen Django, right? At least.
No.
Oh my god, that's a movie you definitely gotta see.
Yeah, I didn't see that movie. I'm good at this, guys. I feel like was he Ray Charles? I feel like I saw him in Kanye West's music video.
Correct.
But
Yep.
not the movie Ray.
That's okay.
It's cool, it's fine. This is why I'm here. This is really just a scheme to get me to watch more things. Yeah, so Gerard Butler is a nerd in this film. And, he's been wronged by the justice system. Because he's just a law-abiding citizen.
Oh, right, of course.
Right. So, the movie opens, and, he's just like, hey, I'm at my house. And, his wife's like, hey, I'm your wife. And his wife looks like, the fuck's her? Jennifer Connelly? Sarah?
Oh,
Right?
okay.
This is Labyrinth Sarah. It's the only movie I know her in.
Right, exactly.
She was also in The Incredible Hulk, or the one with Edward Norton. Was she in that one?
I don't know.
I'm not reliable. Looked like her. I don't know if it was her. I didn't look at the cast. And then they're making little cute little bead friendship bracelets with their daughter. So there's a daughter too.
Okay.
Remember that. That's gonna come in handy in about 45 seconds. So they're just doing cute things as a family, and then all of a sudden two dudes go in, break into the house, and they didn't wash their hair, so they're the bad guys.
These two greasy
These
lunatics.
greasy motherfuckers.
They come in.
Bust in to their beautiful house, and they're wearing all black again, so they're bad guys.
Right.
And then they're like, I don't even know what they were after. I don't know what they wanted.
They wanted.
They wanted
clearly.
they clearly wanted. I don't fucking know, but they got a little stabby.
Okay.
Because at this point I was watching with my hands up because I was like, oh no, this is the first 40 seconds of this movie. That's concerning. So his wife is like, hey, I'm your wife, and they were all like, stab. And then he was like, hey, that's my wife, and then they were like, stab. And then one of the bad guys was like, well, now that she's stabbed it on the ground and you're stabbed it on the ground and helped us, let me get a little trigger warning, rapey. Yeah, so they alluded to it. They didn't show it, thank God. But then, the daughter comes into view, and then they're all like, uh-oh. And then things happen. And then, unfortunately, one of my coworkers called help, so I missed 10 minutes there. Yay. But apparently, the wife and the kid died, and he was the only one who survived. Which is terrible. And then they were going to court, and Jamie Foxx is the defense attorney for Greasy Guy number 1. I don't know who Greasy, so there's, okay, so if you've ever watched Rocko's Modern Life, the bad guys are a lot like the fleas, where one is like short and fat and the other is tall and skinny.
So you could tell them apart.
So you can tell them apart.
Right,
Oh, like Pain and
exactly.
Panic from Hercules. Like
Right. Or also like the villains from 101 Dalmatians.
100%. So this is essentially a Disney movie.
Oh, okay.
So Jamie Foxx is the short fat one's attorney. I don't know who the tall skinny one's attorney is. And they get off. Something about like he'll get off if he gives information about something. I think he was involved in like drugs or something. I don't know. He didn't wash his hair. So he gets off, and then like, you know, you see like the end of that scene, like Gerard Butler's like, I'm bad about it. Which, you know, rightfully fucking so. His wife and his daughter were murdered in front of his fucking eyes. And then he just watched the bad guy get off because the legal system needed more information about drugs. So that happens. And then it's like, all right, we're going to cut to the next scene. The next scene is like skinny guy, bad guy number 2. He's on the chair for lethal injection. Apparently his lawyer was not as good as Jamie Foxx. And the lethal injection goes wrong. And he suffers, which apparently is a really big problem for lethal injection. I don't know anything about laws, but this was apparently a problem. So then the lawyers are like, this is a problem. And then it pans back to like bad guy number 1. Bad guy number 1's like, I got a bitch in my house. And like, this is exactly what happens. And then like, I guess the police are coming and he's running from the police and he gets a random call on his cell phone. And it was like, I don't want you to go to prison. Go here, go here, go here. You're going to go into this car and then there's going to be a gun in the seat and blah, 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 blah. So he does that. He does all that stuff. He goes and he gets the gun and then the policeman in the seat of the car pulls off his disguise and it's Gerard Butler.
What the?
But then bad guy number 1 goes to shoot him with the gun that he just got out of the thing. But haha, it's not a real gun. It's a thing that has like spikies in the handle. And then he just like fucking drugged him with some sort of spiky bullshit like through his hand so that he can't move, but he stays conscious. This is why you don't wrong nerds. This is why. So this is only like, you know, minute number 20.
So we're like right in it. We're in it.
Beginning.
Okay.
Cause I remember thinking to myself, this is a whole ass movie in 20 minutes. So, you know, he goes and he gets a little thing of the stuff and he's like, I'm gonna kidnap your ass, la 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 la. So then he takes him to this fucking like abandoned warehouse, but it's not really abandoned, it's his. And there are like so many tools on the table. There are so many tools on the table. Cause we're gonna torture this bitch. So dorky Gerard Butler straps him to the table, injects him fucking chock full of adrenaline, and so he can't fall asleep, he can't pass out, and he puts an IV so he won't get dehydrated. Like he is in it, he is doing this. And then he puts on this like welding mask, and I'm like, oh, for the blood. No. So he's got all these tools, and he's got a scalpel, and he holds it up. He's like, this is for your eyelids if you think you're gonna close your eyes through this, because I had to watch helplessly. Oh, and he puts a fucking mirror above the fucking thing, so the guy has to watch himself get tortured.
Very sexy.
It's hot. Like, 10 out of 10, definitely watch this with a date.
Yeah. If I
Like-
see the mirror on the ceiling, I'm like, this is about to be some good torture.
Oh,
you know
you're
what I'm saying?
tying me to the bed?
Whoa,
Oh my god.
whoa.
No, but ladies, seriously, watch this as a date movie. Assert dominance. So he dismembers him pretty much. And I think I feel like he scatters like 28 pieces of this guy's body. And just leaves a bloody torso somewhere where law enforcement can find it, because, you know, he wants to be found. I mean, like, he's the total pick-me girl. So then he gets arrested, and we're like, oh man, you mean you got your justice, but you got arrested. And then, you know, Jamie Foxx is the guy, of course, who's like, what the fuck is, I don't know why Jamie Foxx is even like in this, doing the interrogations in the prison, because I feel like that's a cop thing, but I don't know how laws work. Jamie Foxx is just a lawyer. So we're gonna remember this. In this movie, he is just a lawyer. He's a lawyer. That is all.
Like a public
Like a public servant. Like
defendant.
like he works for the city as a lawyer. And so like think he's supposed to be the good guy, but I was really voting for Leonidas this whole film. And so he's, you know, he gets arrested. He's in prison. And SWAT comes to pick him up, you know, from his house. For some reason, he's building bat wings in his house. Like, so like fucking Gerard Butler is building these like metal bat wings in his house. And then the SWAT team, and then a SWAT team comes, and all of a sudden he's standing in front of this huge window, butt ass naked, for the SWAT team to come.
Gerard Butler.
I don't know why. Unless the directors were like, this is a total man movie. What can we give to the ladies? And they're like, butt cheeks.
That's the one.
That's the shot. That's the shot for the ladies. Like, that is the only thing keeping all of those girlfriends like, hey,
I'm awake.
I can watch this. Because it surely wasn't the torture. Like,
I mean, ladies love a bloody stump.
a
man with no arms and no legs. I mean, come on.
I'm sorry, I'm flustered. Oh my god. So he's butt ass naked when the SWAT team comes, and then they're like, he's got a lot of law books. Was he a lawyer? And they were like, no, he was an engineer. So that's when you learn, oh, he's a nerd. Sorry, engineers. I'm sorry. You're all a lot smarter than I am.
They know it. Well, not that. They know that they're nerds.
Yeah.
Like
they know they're smarter than you.
And they also know you guys are kind of like, you know, like, I'm actually, you know?
The word we prefer is intelligent.
Correct.
I'm so
Accurate.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't cancel us. It's our first episode. We're gonna have a swarm of angry engineers.
Be a little self-aware. How about that?
Let's be real. So he's like mad smart. And that's like the whole point of the movie. Like the end. No, I'm just kidding. There's more. Again, this is like minute number 30 now. So he gets taken in, and Jamie Foxx is like, oh, I'm gonna interrogate you because it's apparently my job. And Courtney is over here like, I don't know how the law works. And so he's like, did you murder this guy? And he's like, I wanted him dead. Wink. And then Jamie Foxx is like, but did you murder him? And he's like, I don't know, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. So he skirts all of the questions on purpose because he wants something. So Jamie Foxx keeps going, and he's like, I am a law-abiding citizen. And pretty much everyone is like, he said the thing! He said the thing! And that's where I stopped paying attention. No, just kidding. So he's skirting all these questions, and he's like, well, I'll give you a confession. You know, it's hard to sleep here. So I'll give you a confession if you give me a new bed and bed sheets. And Jamie Foxx is like, go fuck yourself. And he's like, go fuck yourself. He gets a new bed and bed sheets.
Of course he does.
Of course he does. And they're white. They're beautiful. It's like the cleanest. I don't know why they chose white. I feel like black would have been a more appropriate bed set for a prison because then you can't see the dirt.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't run a prison, so why would I know? So they're going through and they're getting all the stuff, and like all the other inmates are like, oh, he's got a bed. Fuck that guy.
I've been sleeping in the shower for months now.
This spring has been in my eye. Like, I've never been to prison. I don't know how the beds are. I'm sure they're very comfortable. That's the point, right? To be very comfortable in prison. So he gets to bed, and then he gives like a little nugget, and then he just says, you know, switching out the chemicals on the lethal injection wasn't so hard. And they're like, oh, that's not the confession we wanted, but maybe he knows more than we think he knows. So then he does another one, and he's like, I want an iPod. And he's like asking for the dumbest shit. And so he asks for an iPod, he gets the iPod, another little nugget gets dropped. I don't remember which nugget. There's a lot of nuggets. There's 27 fucking body parts buried wherever. And then he kind of is like, yeah, I totally murdered that guy. But I can tell you more things if you get me a steak dinner. I need the steak dinner by 5 p.m. exactly. And now Jamie Foxx is like, well, I guess we better do what he says. You know, who knows what else he has. I mean, he's already got 2 people down. You know, one, he somehow messed with the lethal injection, and the other one, he just fucking saw it into little big bits. And the warden's like, he gets the dinner when he gets the dinner. And now us as the audience is like, he said 5 exactly for a reason. He's got a very specific set of skills. So there's obviously a kitchen timer tied to somebody. So the warden is like, he doesn't know what time it is, and gives him the dinner late. This one's on the warden. So he gets the dinner. He gets the steak dinner. It's a T-bone steak dinner. You get some like macaroni and cheese, some asparagus, and a spork. So he gets it, and he's like, "Hey, what time is it?" And he like, the warden's like 5 o'clock, and he's like, "What time is it really?" And Jamie Foxx is like 5:05, and he's like, "Oh, like oh shit. Okay, well, you know, here are some coordinates, but you're late." So then they go to the coordinates, and there's like a briefcase on top of like a dirt mound, and he buried lawyer number 2 alive, and now he dead because they were late. Like, so he did this from prison. Or he did it before prison. I don't know what kind of food supply he's got on this. I don't know. He's smarter than me.
I'm sorry. I'm just like, so okay. So 5 minutes late, he's like, well,
Could have saved him,
could have,
but you didn't.
nope.
So that all happens, and you know, he's listening to the iPod, and he's got his cellmate, and his cellmate's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." He's like, "I'll give you some of this steak." And he's like, "All right, cool, we're cool." He's like, "Do you want the remote for the iPod?" Because in 2009, the iPod had a dock, and the dock had a remote that you could control.
He asked for an iPod and a dock.
Yeah.
Or the dock was implied.
I don't know if the dock was implied. I don't know how specific he was. I feel like he was pretty specific.
I'm running the list of questions here. I got so many questions. Like, did he get a drink with his dinner? Like, what, no drink?
No diet Dr. Kelp.
That's what I'm saying.
How am I supposed to eat this without my diet Dr. Kelp?
And you get fucking Hampton sheets for your cardboard bed?
Yeah, I know that part I really didn't understand. So he like cranks up the tunes, and he shares his like T-bone steak, and then the cellmate is like, "All right, I'm gonna just throw this bone on this plate," and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna put this bone in my pocket," and I'm like, "Ooh, putting the bone in your pocket, interesting." And then, you know, out of nowhere, because I'm thinking he's gonna save it, or you know, like maybe like one of the guards, maybe the warden, maybe JB Foxx, I don't know. No, he kills his new bestie. He just like fucking like shanks him in the fucking throat with the T-bone. Blood goes all over his white bedspread. That's why they have it.
There we go.
The filmmakers had a reason, but I don't know what the reason was for the warden and the stuff. So he's just like spewing blood like a fucking sprinkler. And then he just like lets him die. He has the music really loud, so nobody hears the screams.
Is there a song? Like, what song is playing?
Fuck, I don't know.
Fuck. I would love
Maybe
to
it
know.
was With Arms Wide Open by Creed.
Oh, that would be amazing.
With arms wide open. Oh my god! You know, maybe, I don't know, it was 2009. Linkin Park.
My Finger Death Punch for some reason.
Could have been anything. So, and then he lays down in the bloody bedspread, which was probably more concerning for me than the murder.
This guy's fucked up.
He is. And then he gets put in solitary. And while he's in solitary, more shit happens. And we're all like, he's in fucking prison. How the fuck is this happening? So we're like, naturally, he's got an accomplice. And I'm like, oh my god, imagine like the accomplice is Jamie Foxx, and this was a whole big thing. That's not what happened. So while he's in prison, Jamie Foxx is like, I'm gonna do legal stuff. I'm gonna go to the judge, and I'm gonna see if I could do something that strips away his human rights. I don't know law stuff, so that all really could have been in a different
that's why
language.
I'm saying you're dead to rights.
Sure.
You ain't got no rights.
Okay.
But he technically already has no fucking rights because he's a prisoner.
I don't know how anything works, man.
Yeah, prisoner.
Prisoner.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think I know.
I have no idea. I don't know how laws work. I just try my best to stay out of handcuffs. Like,
I couldn't survive prison.
No, I'm too nice.
I'm too weak. Like, that's what I was gonna say. I can't believe, like, he was like, I want it by 5. They got it there by 5:05. I don't have boundaries like that. I really wish I did. Honestly, because I'd be like, 5:05, that's perfectly fine.
He meant 5. Like, right. That kitchen timer went off.
Good for him.
I mean, really. This whole movie, I'm like, yes, Hiccup's dad. I was rooting for him. I really was. Because, you know, honestly, Jamie Foxx was a dick. Oh, and they showed Jamie Foxx at his home life, and his wife is that actress that plays Brenda in Scary Movie.
Oh!
Yeah, she does serious stuff.
Regina Hall.
From time to time.
Yeah, it felt wrong.
I loved her. She's been in a couple of Tyler Perry movies where it's very
Yeah.
dramatic, and I thought she was really good.
She was in a movie that we watched in the Discord. Because I was like, Brenda, what are you doing here? This is too serious. I was very confused. I'm like, why are you here?
This is some scary shit.
Where's Anna Faris? What are you doing? Like, I'm sorry, Brenda. That's not your name. So that's his wife, and then he's got like a little girl, and she's like a cellist, and she's like all adorable and stuff. And they get a DVD in the mail. This is probably out of order. See, I told you we did this poorly. This is the point. They get a DVD in the mail, and I'm just like, hey, kid, don't open the DVD. And the kid opens the DVD, and I'm like, don't hit play. And the kid hits play, and I'm like, this kid is terrible at listening. And the mom is busy, just doing mom stuff. You know, moms be busy. It's fine. She's watching this DVD, and the DVD is it's Leonidas' sex tape.
Oh.
It's, you know, when that guy was strapped to the bed, the mirror and the stuff.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. With all of the tools. There were so many tools. So that was the DVD, and this poor little baby angel watches it. And I'm like, well, that's therapy for the rest of your life. Sorry, kid, you're toast. Like, you were never gonna be normal.
I mean, access to the internet would have done the same exact thing. It was only a matter of time. Truly.
I mean, knock on wood, never seen someone get dismembered.
Oh, I should have.
Oh God, Jesus Christ.
I sure have.
So next up on my favorite murder. So the kid watches the thing, and then like the mom calls Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx is like, I'll be there when I get there. And then he was like, this motherfucker, he sent a video to my kid saw it. Oh my God, I'm so angry. He's still in solitary. How the fuck is he doing this? And then while he's in solitary, like, a bunch of the lawyers. Hold on. Buffering. You're not holding on.
I'm holding the fuck on.
Oh yeah. Oh right. So they go to the judge. That's where I fucking turducken this thing.
Like that.
It's like a puppet. Like, so they go to the judge and they say like, I lawyer stuff, and then the judge is like, well, you want to take away his civil rights? And he's like, well, he's a fucking murder maniac, so yeah. And then the judge is like, all right, bet. And then a phone call comes through on the judge's flip phone, because 2009, and she's like, flip phone. And the judge puts the phone to her ear, and like a fucking bullet comes out of it and right through her head. Judge dead. Gone.
Through her phone?
I don't understand. I'm not an engineer, Jen.
Oh my God.
I don't know how things work.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, so
Whoa.
somehow the phone was rigged to shoot things. Because it wasn't exactly an explosion. It was very specifically fine-tuned. Like a little tiny, and like right through her fucking skull. Like, right through. So Jamie Foxx is like, Tuesdays, am I right? And then, like, you know, just another manic Monday starts playing. Not true. That's not true. That's not on the soundtrack at all. Exactly. In the distance, you could still hear Leonidas' iPhone. Oh, Leonidas' iPhone. Dibs on a band name. Like, so that happens, and then, my notes are even out of order. Oh, so after the judge's phone had a bullet in it, Jamie Foxx pulls him from solitary and is like, what the hell are you doing? And he's like, what the hell are you doing? Like, everything he does, he's like, boing flip. Like, he's like, right back at you. And then, like, they're like slightly off of prison grounds, so it was kind of like, let's take this outside. Like, I'm gonna meet you at the flagpole, because that's clearly not part of the school, and we could totally fight there. So he brings him out, and he's like, what the fuck, what the hell, blah, blah, blah. What kind of deal do we have to make for you to just, like, stop this bullshit? Stop killing. Like, you know, like, your daughter would be mad at you if you, and he was like, don't talk about my daughter don't got feelings, she's dead. And like,
my daughter loves murder.
Pointing that shit up. Like, the problem was her arms are too short, so she couldn't really get a good vantage point on bad guys 1 and 2.
Is it like Shrek is like, Daddy, do the murder.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly how this was. So he's like, hey, man, just stop. Gerard Butler's like, nah. And then he starts rattling off like the random times of the day that his family, like Jamie Foxx's family does stuff. Like, oh, like little Susie goes to the bus stop at whatever a.m. And then your wife goes here at whatever. And he's like rattling off like the exact places that like Jamie Foxx's family is when they're alone. And Jamie Foxx is like, don't talk about my family like that. And I'm like, oh, or what? Or what? You're gonna kill everyone involved in their murder? Because I feel like you're sympathizing with him right now. I feel like you're a hypocrite. I feel like if the shoe was on the other foot and you were smart enough to do this, you would also do this. But okay, let's have some morals, Jamie Foxx. So you know,
give him the moral high ground, Courtney.
I mean,
him to have the moral high ground.
Whatever you want, Jamie Foxx. Whatever you want. You had to play a whole movie as a blind guy. Like, it had to be hard. I don't know. I've never been blind. I'm sorry for being ableist, okay?
So ableist.
I'm so sorry. It's 2 offenses. We're gonna get canceled immediately.
Immediately.
We're gonna go on Spotify and Spotify's gonna be like, no. Like,
absolutely not.
Big red button. So then he goes back in solitary, and like all of the lawyers have like a conclave of the lawyers or fucking whatever, and they're all like, let's research things, and you know, oh, this guy has like 1,000 million properties, and oh, this money and all of this stuff, and they're trying to string all this shit together of what else could possibly go wrong. And while they're in there, sorry, I'm sorry, I'm a bad storyteller. This is like the point. While they were outside in the schoolyard about to like fucking beat down, Gerard Butler was like, I want to be free, no charges, nothing, by like 6 p.m. tomorrow. I want to be free, no, or you know, or everyone will die. And then we're like, well, you were just talking about his wife and kid. Oh god, what's gonna happen? And I'm like, oh man, the kid had to see the DVD. Maybe it's better that she doesn't live with that memory. So they're all in like fucking lawyer conclave, and they're like typing and researching, and they're going through paper files because 2009. And then this one girl who, the actress is also in White Lotus. I don't remember her name.
Leslie Bibb.
She's like, I got a boyfriend, but I don't want you to meet them because you're like my hero. And Jamie Foxx is like, oh my god. And then like 6 o'clock happens, and they're like, and like everyone's like with bated breath, like, what's gonna happen now? Because it's 6 o'clock. Like they literally like count down like fucking New Year's. And nothing happens, and they're like, oh, see, he was full of shit. He, you know, he's not God. Like, you know, I think someone actually says like, he's not God. Like, you know, let's be arrogant. This is the time to be arrogant. People are just fucking dying left and right. But yeah, let's be arrogant right now.
It's what they said about light Yagami. It's what they said.
Awesome, yep. Awesome. We're good. So then they all go out to the parking lot, and they go sit in their cars, and then their cars lock, and then they go to turn on their car. And then it was like that scene in V for Vendetta when he blows fucking everything up. So all the cars start blowing up, and then like Jamie Foxx locks eyes with his like protege, which is that girl that's like, oh my god. And then she's like, oh, help me, and he's like, oh no. And then it's right in front of his eyes. So he just watched like all of his colleagues get fucking blown up, except for like his mentor guy, best bud, whatever guy, who I think was the DA. So it's him and the DA guy, and then they're going through a cemetery for some reason, and then there's like an RC racer going through the cemetery, and they blow up the best friend. So now it's just Jamie Foxx alone. He gets promoted to DA because again, he's just a fucking lawyer, not a cop. It's a weird action movie starring a nerd and a lawyer, 2 nerds.
Oh, I just got now that he's the prosecutor. I get it now. So he's not defending Gerard, he's prosecuting.
No. So Gerard wasn't on trial for anything. They
were just like, yep, he did it.
No. Well, so no, Jamie Foxx is the defense attorney for bad guy number 1.
Right, that you did say that.
Right, and then yeah.
Then why would he how could he be in the DA? I don't know. Okay.
It's very messy.
I only watch Law and Order.
I don't even watch that. I don't know how laws work. I don't know.
I have bits and pieces.
I got nothing. You know, anyone who wants to give us legal advice, clearly we will take it because we don't know better. Yeah, no, but he was bad guy number 1's attorney, and he got bad guy number 1 off on like the whole like, hey, if you tell us stuff about drugs and stuff, we'll take away your charges, you can walk free. And apparently bad guy number 2's lawyer wasn't that good because he got lethally injected poorly.
Right.
But this is why I was confused, because when Gerard Butler got taken in by the SWAT team, you know, when he was naked. I don't understand it.
Butt cheeks.
It was for the ladies. It was just for the ladies. Like Jamie Foxx does the interrogation, which I don't understand because he was the defense attorney for bad guy number 1. I don't understand why he's involved in this. I could understand why he would be a target in this, but like I feel like he's kind of really in it more than he should be. He should have just like gotten killed by Gerard Butler because he was like the fucking defense attorney for bad guy number 1. So then there was like a cemetery RC racer, and Jamie Foxx is in one car, and then his best friend also, like, I don't know what the, oh my god, I'm at a loss for words.
You called him a protege, I think, before?
No, the protege is a step down, so it's a step up. His mentor. There we go.
Okay.
I'm like visualizing the steps. Like if you look up to somebody, you really want to be them. So his mentor is in the car ahead of him, and then he's in the car behind. I don't know why they separated them, but I guess for the point of this scene, this is why they separated them. And then there was like an RC racer going through the cemetery, but it was like a military RC racer. I don't know anything about the military. So you know, it's that, and it was like it's like a little tiny baby tank, and then it shoots up the car. Oh, he switches a switch, and like somehow the cars stop working, the batteries die. So he rigged the cars that they were in so that the batteries die on the switchy switch. And then RC Racer shoots the car ahead of him, and Jamie Foxx is like, oh my god, no, I gotta go save Jim Bob. I don't know the guy's name. And then he goes to get out of the car, but the doors are locked, and then the guys are like, no, get it down just in case. And then like a fucking grenade launches at the car, killing his best friend and mentor. So now it's just Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx beats with the mayor, and the mayor is like, bitch, how the fuck is this still happening? How have you not gotten this under control? Like, the media is eating us alive. And then like she's like, well, I guess you're acting DA for now. So like, as much as she was like pissed, she was also like, here's a fucking sweet promotion. And then I was like, maybe he is the accomplice and this was all just so he could be DA. And I'm like, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. Because that's where my brain went.
Interesting.
I know, that's where my brain went. My brain was like, they're in cahoots because Jamie Foxx knew that it wasn't right, and then he just did the stuff. And then so Gerard Butler's still in jail.
Okay.
And this was all happening.
So he killed everybody.
Yeah, he just fucking killed everybody from jail. So we don't really know why. And then like, one of my notes is, this is madness? No, this is Philadelphia. They find one of his properties is an auto body shop right outside of the prison. Now they don't have a warrant to go in, and they're like, well, fuck that shit. And they go in anyway. And this is one of my favorite scenes because it was so silly to me. So it's nighttime. Of course it's nighttime. You know, you can't do renegade shit during the day.
Of course not.
Come on. Like,
that's why you dress in all black.
Right. So they're doing like renegade lawyer stuff. I would call it renegade cop stuff because I feel like this is more of a renegade cop thing to do, but he's a very hands-on lawyer. You know, he really likes to get in there, which I really feel like all of this shit would be null in court because it was obtained by a lawyer.
Yeah.
But you know, Hollywood.
And with no warrant?
No warrant.
No.
So then like they go in to thing, and then it's like dark and scary. And then like you get that suspense music that like me, like that, like, you know, where it builds, and like Alfred Hitchcock was like, I was the one who started this. You know, and like, you know, like it's just like, oh, everything's dark. And then like they turn, and then there was like a menacing suspended car engine. I'm like, oh, you gotta watch this. And then like it turns again, it's like menacing muffler, and I'm like, oh god, this body shop is haunted. But this is not this kind of movie. There's no ghosts in this movie. There's just a nerd. And then they see something that makes, they see like this scary car. I don't know, it wasn't scary, it was just an old car, and then they pull it from the tarp, and they're like, oh, menacing car. I don't know, maybe it was Christine, you know, like the one that was like possessed by the devil or something in Stephen King's film or whatever the fuck. But I don't yeah, this weird crossover episode going. And so they find a secret tunnel under the body shop into the prison. Secret tunnel. So they're going through the secret tunnel, going through, and they're like finding light switches. They're like, oh, here's the light switch. I'm like, how did you fucking find that? It's pitch black. It's nighttime. And you just knew where the light switch was? Okay, Hollywood. So they're flipping switches. And then like, there's like a turn, one of those turn handle doorknobs, not like a doorknob, but like the ones that like you see on a boat, like beep. They turn that and then they're like, oh my God, this is the solitary confinement cell. And then they go back down and they steal all of Gerard Butler's accoutrements, like C4 and like disguises and like stuff. And they're like, well, shit. And then pew, pew, it pans to all of the legal people and government officials decided to meet in the same room for something regarding this.
That's always good when that happens.
Yeah, you know, we love collecting important people when people are dying all the time. It's smart. But it was 2009, they didn't have Zoom, so I guess it makes sense. What idiots. And so Gerard Butler is in a custodial suit. He's like all out on the outside and we're like, oh shit, it's been him the whole time. And he is looking to plant a suitcase full of explosives in, under, at, near, around conclave of government officials. We have a lot of conclaves here. Not one pope though. And so Jamie Foxx is like, oh my God, stuff and the things. And then somehow, Jamie Foxx pulls a switcheroo. So Jamie Foxx catches Gerard Butler doing the stuff and the things. And like Jamie Foxx has like a buddy with him, and his buddy is like, well, let me just grab all this shit. And then like he talks to him about stuff and things. I don't know. At this point I was like, fucking Jesus, this is an exhausting movie. Because it was a full film in the first 30 minutes and then it just kept going. And then he pulls a switcheroo and he handcuffs Gerard Butler, I think, to the bench in the prison. And then Gerard Butler notices that the suitcase full of explosives is also there. And Gerard Butler's like, well, shit. And then it pans to like his little charm bracelet that says daddy from like his daughter in the beginning scene. So we're like, oh, full circle on that. And then it goes like explosive-y. And then like, honestly, this shot was really pretty because he was just like totally at peace with like being engulfed in flames, even though it is probably one of the most painful ways to die is to have every single nerve ending on fire. But he was just really calm being burned alive.
He died a long time ago.
Like for real. So, that was a beautiful shot, and then I was left wondering how many inmates died for that little switcherooski. The end.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Retelling. I feel like I watched it yet again. It's amazing.
Yes,
it's amazing.
It was a time.
Wow. I'm disappointed. I mean, I know Jamie Foxx tends to play characters. They're kind of assholes. Like he's really good at being an asshole. And then he's also kind of good at being like a really, really nice guy. So I like how versatile he is.
Yeah.
But Gerard Butler, I guess he's also fairly versatile when I think about Phantom of the Opera. But he's usually gruff. He's usually...
Yeah. No, he full on had like nerd voice. I was like, that was what like my biggest takeaway. I was like, why don't you sound like... Like he was just like, okay.
So was he like a nerd, a dork, or like a geek? What do you think?
Well, I mean, which one's capable of several murders?
I would not. I guess nerd, like Revenge of the Nerds, fucking.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with nerd. I mean, like, I honestly, the whole movie, I was rooting for him. I'm like, yeah, fucking get that justice. Like,
I think he was killing puppies in the garage. Like,
he probably was.
His wife and his child was still alive. Like, you don't just. I think I'm gonna just
strategically orchestrate mass murders.
And like, yeah, okay, he's an engineer, but does he really have that much money to build a fucking tunnel underneath?
Well, yeah, so apparently there was reasons for that, but again, that's the important details that I was paying attention to, because I was like, who else is gonna die? Like, So I'm sure he had money from something. Like, I don't think he was like a trust fund baby, but I think he did like investing or something.
Oh, right.
Or, you know, it's like the cop out of
he
like
watches the market.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely doesn't rig them with all of his knowledge. I don't know. He could have been a bank robber. I have no idea. Like they said something about it. They were like, how the fuck is he? He had like 30 bazillion properties. Because that was like something where he was like, well, and it's just this place. He's like, you're on my property, bitch. Like, you know, you can't just grab stuff off my property. But yeah, I don't know how he had the money. Maybe it was from making friendship bracelets. Maybe he was really good at it. He had an Etsy. Him and his daughter. And that all went to shit too when she died. So not
Local
only did they take his
handmade.
family, but they also took his business. His livelihood. This isn't funny. His family died in front of him.
It's funny. It's funny. It is funny.
Have some compassion.
No, absolutely not. Zero
Fuck
compassion. And
Yeah,
now
God.
again, speaking of no compassion, I have questions. I have more questions. I feel like you got the tall, skinny one, and you got the short, fat one. Who was the one that was like, we're gonna get all?
Short fat guy.
Of course it was.
Of course it
Of
was.
fucking course it was.
Of course it was.
And so, okay, and he's the one that also gets tortured and like
oh yeah, stumped.
stumped,
Yeah.
right? Because tall, skinny. got
He
the
had
fail injection.
the lethal injection gone wrong.
Nice.
Yeah. Which is apparently a legal problem too. But I'm like, who are you going to avenge in that lawsuit? He's gone.
Did they really?
They were said something about it. I don't know. I don't understand it.
I know that when they were doing the lethal injection, they had a kind of like when they first started doing that, they had like a couple of duds.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I don't
that
think
can't be good.
I don't think anybody got in trouble though.
Right,
Like,
well, what are you
fucking
gonna do? What is
prisoners.
he's dead? Like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Well,
Like, not to dehumanize them, but like, he's dead. What are you gonna do? Like,
yeah, I think it was like they went from of course they did, like firing squads. That's fun. And then
that's fun.
and hangings, I'm sure. And then they
Oh,
probably
yeah.
they moved on to the electric chair and then lethal injection. I think it was around the time you get the electric chair, painful, sometimes doesn't kill them.
Mhm.
Then they go for lethal injection, and they were like, we're gonna mess with the numbers here. So sometimes they wouldn't die, but like for a long time. So they'd be like on
Whoa.
watching them die, and they're like,
Whoa.
I don't understand why they wouldn't push more. You'd be like, yeah, just give them all we got. It's fine. Just kill them.
Maybe it's really expensive.
Okay, sorry. Oh wow. I mean, honestly, beat 'em.
There's an allowance of liquid.
probably.
I don't know. Like, because I don't know why you wouldn't just full send it. Like, what, are you afraid you're gonna kill him?
Back to the firing squad. Simple, effective, easy, fun too,
It's fun.
and entertaining. Because they used to do live firing squads.
No.
They'd be like, "Hey, civilian, want a treat?
Gather round.
Don't unionize. Don't do any political stuff, okay?"
This is why. This is why.
So okay.
Yeah, that was
A man movie.
A man movie. Yeah. Well, except for the butt cheeks.
I mean,
This is a safe space. That could be for the men too.
I think it is. I
Yeah.
think they were probably like, Gerard Butler's ass.
Take a picture. Goals. How many squats do I need to do to achieve this?
Oh god, you can never get your protein intake that high. Ooh. Wow.
Yeah, it was a dude movie for sure. The suspense was suspensing. It was pretty cool. But all in all, they probably could have concluded the movie in 30 minutes.
Did you enjoy your?
I did. I had a good time. It was about the friends we made along the way.
Oh, I'm surprised.
I did.
Honestly, because I see this is why. Like, if I were to have to watch that movie, I wouldn't be happy. I'd be.
I would be happy.
I would be a cranky little Jen. For
Yeah,
sure. I would be
yeah.
cranky as fuck.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Like it's not like everybody knows that I love like fucking stupid silly movies. I love silly movies. I only know that actress from Scary Movie. That is in and of itself, it speaks volumes about my cinematic prowess. So it's not a movie that I would seek out, but it happened to be on and I happened to be there. And then I noticed that I couldn't pull my face off of the computer screen while we were watching. I was just like, I need to brush my hair, but that can wait. Like
Explosion.
it was just so whatever, like shiny lights. Oh my gosh. He's so pretty.
Oh.
Yeah. But I think the one part that I straight up couldn't watch was that sex scene with the mirror and the straps and the tools. His toy drawer was a little scary. I was legit. I was like, I need to look on Instagram. I was like, I couldn't look.
Cozy mornings right now.
How do you make matcha again?
Puppies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that I tapped out on that. I was like, nope. I was like, You know, listeners, viewers, as you could tell, I know him as Hiccup's dad. Hiccup's dad. Hiccup's dad. That's from How to Train Your Dragon. That's not a grown-up movie.
Oh, but 300 is certainly a grown-up
It
movie.
is definitely a grown-up
That is a
movie.
Don't
let your children watch that.
I distinctly remember my mom banning that movie from me. She
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
fair.
absolutely
That's fair.
not. And I'm
There
like,
was a lot of gratuitous sex
"Mom,
scenes in like slow motion. It was fucking
It's
weird.
historical. I'm not here for the gold guy, I swear to God.
I swear to God. Was he Persian or something?
Persian
Yeah.
guy. Oh my God.
No, I'm here for the disfigured guy over there.
You know,
He just wanted a friend.
I want to dine in hell.
Isn't that Faramir? I feel like that's Faramir. That was literally, I'm like, hey, you're not Faramir.
Oh God.
That's what Denethor said.
Well, speaking of silly, goofy, stupid fucking movies, so I saw a movie.
What movie did you see?
I saw Let's Start a Cult.
Did you start a cult?
I honestly like. I think I do well in a cult. I honestly think I would do pretty okay.
All right.
Like I'm really submissive. I don't have boundaries.
This is turning into a different kind of podcast.
I mean, what can I say? I think honestly, I'm you know, you're gonna have to be careful with me. You're gonna have to watch me, make sure I don't
Put you in protective custody.
I don't stray too far. But I was really excited. I was excited to watch this movie because I love Stavros Halkias, who has a way more successful podcast than us.
Oh yeah.
you know,
He's probably on like episode like 5
million.
That's a lot more than us.
I love that Greek man. I love him. He is fucking funny, and his podcast is mostly call-ins. Like, so people call in about their, you know, questions, problems, whatever. And I love his responses. I think he's just really funny. His stand-up, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not my favorite. He's got this, like, I'm fat and I'm bald, but I still fuck. It's kind of that vibe. And it's, like, all the time. So it's like, okay. And
We get it. You get laid. Okay.
But, like, his standard, like, conversational comedy is what gets me every time. I think that's why his podcast, I think, does so fucking well.
Sure.
So, like, and he gives, I would say, not unhinged advice. I have heard some really unhinged advice. He kind of chose the line. So, of course, I was really excited because he plugged this for so long in his podcast, like probably even a year after it was released. He talked about this a lot. So I was like, let's fucking watch it. Let's watch it.
Let's start a cult.
So let's start a cult. And okay, so I love Stavros. Already established that. Here's where it gets rough. Okay, it gets rough right off the fucking bat. So it's a cult. Classic. So they start the movie with everybody having a confessional, basically, I joined this cult because of XYZ or whatever, and what they're actually talking about is they're preparing to die, basically, as cults do.
Sure.
They like want to kill each other, like kill themselves, but like as friends, like together.
Right. You can't be alone if you're all together.
Right. So, but then I don't exactly remember why. But Chip, which is Stavros, I hate that name. I fucking hate that name. I get it. They were like, I'm gonna be goofy. Let's name him something stupid. Chip. I'm like, okay.
Oh, like the chipmunk.
Like Chip.
Like Chip and Dale.
Yes. And I was like, okay, you know, it's your movie. Right? It's your movie. So it's fine. It's fine. I guess if I get in the brain of Stavi, he's probably like, Chip. That's a dumb guy name. I want to be Chip. He's definitely annoying. I'm like, okay. Because that's who he's supposed to be in this movie. He's supposed to be really fucking annoying. He's so annoying that they send him on an errand before they all kill themselves because they don't want to go to eternity with him. Very sad. So he comes back and he's like, what the fuck? You guys all killed each other. He's pissed. He's pissed. Because he was fully expecting, I'm gonna die with these people. He you know, he was ready. So he's pissed. And then he's like, well, fuck. Now I gotta go back to my family. So
fuck.
I thought this was actually one of my favorite parts of the movie. So he goes back and his family, like he goes to the door And they're all like, oh my god, like, Chip, where have you been? They're hugging him, they're holding him, and the whole time he's just like,
Liam.
stone face. He's fucking pissed. He's mad. Of course, his family's wonderful. They're so nice to him. He fucking hates it, of course. So then,
Stupid family with your stupid love.
I know. Take your love and just.
Stupid support.
I wish I could have killed myself with all these strangers. I can't.
I mean, that's what life's all about, right?
That's right. That's exactly correct. So, okay. So they do that. He returns to his family. Oh, okay. But then he's like with his family, and I can't exactly. This is where I'm terrible. The cult leader is named William. I feel like, okay, so here's my gripe. I really feel like they should have switched the names. It would have been way funnier to have a cult leader named Chip and have a follower named William than it would have been to have a cult leader named William, Billy Boy, you know what I mean? I guess it's whatever. He finds out that this guy is alive and he's wanted for murder. And he's like, wait a minute. I thought, because I saw their dead bodies, I saw them all laying together in the basement of the cult place. They were all dead. So he's like, I don't understand, like, what's going on? So he's like, dead set, I'm gonna find William. And he's mad. He's like mad because, you know, they did the whole ritual without him. So he, let's see here. He somehow ends up finding more people, like a ragtag group of individuals. Let's see here. I'm trying to find their names. Did I write it down? Oh yeah, Tyler, Diane, and Jim Smith.
Why does one of them get a last name?
So Jim Smith is like Creed from in The Office. He is just there, and he's mysterious, and that's him. Diane is like a single mother, I think.
Oh.
And she's crazy. She's like, you know,
Okay.
like girls gone wild type.
Oh dear.
And of course, Diane and Tyler, they start to like each other, whatever. Tyler's awkward. He's very, like, he's awkward. I don't have any better explanation. So they go on a road trip, or whatever. And they go to find this guy. And I can't exactly remember. Long fucking story short. William, the cult leader, the job he has now is a party clown. So they crash a kid's birthday party.
No, this poor kid.
Yeah, and then the guy, Stavi, is like mad at him. He punches him in the face, and William's like, no, you don't understand. You know, they pressured me. They were like, let's just all do it. We wanted you to be there, but you know. And then he was like, but Jesus or something or whatever, Xenu, I don't remember whatever the fuck.
Don't you dare take words Xenu's name in me.
My bad. Cthulhu? Is that okay? There we go. So fucking Cthulhu or whatever resurrected him, and that's why he's like, it was a miracle. It was a miracle. I was supposed to die, and I remember I came back to life, and
he's the chosen one.
Right, exactly. So of course, and now he's down on his luck. He's fucking party clown. So Stavi's like, all right, I've been looking for you. I mean, like, basically, let's pick up right where we left off. William has this, and he's terrible. Of course, he's terrible at like convincing you as the viewer, which is the funny part. But Chip is like, yes, like he totally believes him. He's totally willing to go along with it. But at the same time, there's a little doubt. There is a little doubt there, and I like that. This is you know, this is Stavi's like acting je ne sais quoi. It's like he's following him along, but there was something I could tell there was an element. He wasn't 100%
all there, yeah.
Right? So he's not too stupid. He's not a terrible, like, he's not the worst cult follower. I mean, he's bad in the sense that
he didn't achieve his goal.
Right. But he's bad in the sense that there's about 10% of doubt. So,
yeah, that makes you a bad cult.
Right, exactly.
Right. No,
right.
You're supposed to be like 100%.
Right, exactly. I mean, he got burned. So, that's fair.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
And he basically kind of, during this road trip with his ragtag friends, became his own cult leader. Essentially, Chip became his own cult leader.
That's right, you did mention there were others.
And then he was like, hey, what if we're co-cult leaders? How about that, right? And William's like, yeah, sure, whatever, fuck it, I don't care. So then he also, like, becomes like a party clown, like a junior party clown or whatever. So they do this stuff. He smokes weed with one of the fucking older kids or whatever. William gets mad. whole thing. I'm not sure. I think I'm fucking up the order. It doesn't matter. You can still hear, right? So
Don't tap out. Don't tap out.
Don't leave, I swear. It's good. I promise. So all that stuff, okay.
Wait, so Chip and William are party clowns.
As of the moment I'm speaking of, yeah.
Okay. So William is a party clown, but he was also chosen
My
and
butt
saved. And then Chip was like, "Oh my god, you asshole." And then they were like, "Let's be co-cult leaders, but also work together as party clowns?"
Yeah, the party clown thing does not last long. That lasts
Okay.
for one birthday party because, of course, Stubby smokes weed with one of the kids in the basement. And that's,
It's frowned upon.
it's frowned upon.
Yeah.
For sure. So William's like, you know what, Chip? Let's just, like, go see my grandma or something. Like,
Is that code for let's drink the Kool-Aid?
No, like, literally, they're gonna go and visit his grandma's house or his mom's house. Somebody's house.
Sounds
William
like
is
fun.
related to this.
Okay.
person. So they go to that place, and there's like a lady living there. Her name is Dorota, I think. Dorota? Something like that. She's a retired female wrestler that Chip used to watch when he was younger, and he's elated to see
Oh,
her.
yay. See, it's good you didn't die.
And of course, things are gonna get horny very quickly.
Oh.
Very quickly.
Right.
So, but William's like, what the fuck, lady? Who are you? Why are you in my house? Why are you in my grandma's house? Or whatever. She's like, oh, well, your grandma died. And he's like, yeah, great. So, like, this is my inheritance. This house is my inheritance.
Why are you here?
Why are you here? She was like, well, I took care of her. She was a very sweet lady. She left the house in my name because we don't know where you went. So, technically, this place is mine. So, of course, Chip, like, seduces her and talks to her. And she's like, all right, you guys can stay. So, the cult lives there now. Okay, no more party clowns. Cult lives there.
What happened to the female wrestler?
They're fucking.
Okay.
They are fucking in very weird, very strange ways. Like, she's like, there's a lot of sex scene.
So is this like a rom-com?
At this point, a little bit maybe, but it's not like cute. It's not romantic. I mean, maybe a little bit. But it's more so like. There were some those scenes, man, those scenes.
Oh no.
I'm having flashbacks, and I wish I didn't, honestly, because I'm not a sex scene person. I feel like I don't feel like they add anything for me. So I'm a little bit of a prude. I'm not gonna lie, everybody.
Jeez,
I'm kind of a
Chad.
prude.
Oh
I
my
am.
God.
So I didn't really enjoy that part. But of course, it's funny because like he had his legs up, like she's fucking him at some point or whatever.
It's like he's the woman.
Right. That's the comedy, everybody. So of course I'm like, okay, that's stabby com. That's good stuff.
Well, that's just silly.
Yeah. Okay. So and of course he talked when he promoted this movie. He's like, it's just stupid fun comedy, stupid fun. So you can't go in expecting a whole hell of a lot. And may I add too, there is like, unless Dorota, I didn't watch a lot of wrestling, so unless Dorota is an actual like retired female wrestler, which I'd have no idea if she actually is or not, there is nobody else of note in this movie that I recognize.
Okay.
It's just Stami.
Right.
Everybody else is like new actors and actresses, and good for them. Yes, of course. It's not a bad place to be. So long story short, they're at this place. They live there now, and William calls in a news team to talk about he basically spins shit. He says Chip is the cult leader, I'm a follower, he took advantage of me, he took my place, and he takes the news crew back to the original cult place and shows them like where they used to live. Very important. And I missed this because of course I'm bad at telling stories. Chip in the beginning lived in the barn. He doesn't even live in the house with all the cult members. He lives in the barn. And the conditions there are so bad that he had to set up a bunch of traps, like to keep the raccoons from like biting his face or eating his food while he's in there.
Poor Chip.
Yeah. So he's got a lot of booby traps in there. Important information. So of course, William is taking the news crew and he's like, oh, I don't know if you've ever seen The Unstoppable Kimmy Schmidt.
I've seen some of it.
Okay. This is kind of similar to where she like grows up in a bunker. She got kidnapped as a girl, and she it's very reminiscent to when the news people were talking to her and she was showing them the bunker and stuff. It's same shit, just with William. And Chip comes along and he's like, fuck you. I literally have the videotape that you made us watch, basically, or like the the cult video that they always make like before they're gonna kill themselves. Yeah, like that one cult guy with the bald and he's got big eyes and they all they killed themselves too.
The ones with the jumpsuits.
Yes.
The ones that Family Guy made fun of?
Yes. Yes. That cult. I don't know what they're called. It's something funky.
Heaven's
Something funky
Gate
bad.
called.
Sorry.
This is why we're not that kind of podcast.
Yeah, episode 2 maybe will be a little bit more but anyway.
No promises.
No promises, definitely not. So he's like, fuck you. He plays that video. William's pissed. And I don't remember like if he threatens violence or whatever the fuck, but make a long story short, William dies because he like gets tripped up by one of the booby traps that Chip had. And this is a really crazy scene. So because he like Chip Home Alone his frickin' barn to the point where like if you just step on a random area, a machete could come flying through the air and just go straight into your fucking face. And so that is how he dies. And then and then of course Chip continues to lead the rest of the cult. And they basically leave it off there, like everybody's very happy. Oh, the only other thing I am missing from this is that Dorita, his like girlfriend, his whatever, his mommy. His wrestle mommy. She gets arrested. They play this at the end. She gets arrested because she was trying to fight the cops when they were trying to arrest Chip.
Oh, super.
In the beginning.
Good decision making.
Yeah. And I was like, she's a real one. She's a keeper.
She is.
She like tackled the police. So they were like,
damn,
that bitch gotta go. But then of course they show conjugal visits and stuff. So she's doing okay. She's doing fine.
Alright.
So let's see here.
So what happens with the news crew? Like, did they get him
They
on
watched the whole thing.
They did. They watched him get macheted.
They watched him lie to their faces. They watched Chip go, fuck all of you, I'm gonna play this video.
Okay.
So they were like looking at William like, look at this video. And then he was like, you know what? Fuck this or whatever. I don't even know if he was threatening everybody. I don't remember exactly. It's fuzzy for me.
Sure.
I feel like he was threatening everybody.
Right.
And so
and then stepped on like random wood plank.
Exactly. And then died. And then usually
that'll
was, like,
teach you.
right there.
Ugh.
And then I think Chip was like,
Bad thing.
huzzah, you know?
Right.
So
That's why he set the trap.
and that was
It wasn't actually for raccoons.
I mean, he did.
A machete for raccoons? That's intense.
And you're right. Actually, you're actually very correct on this because it hit William like square in the face.
That's what I was
So, like,
picturing.
of
That's a little
course,
high up for a
That's
raccoon.
pretty high up for a raccoon.
If a raccoon steps on the floor panel,
Mhm.
and a raccoon is approximately, like, say it's a fat fatty, approximately 2.5 feet tall on all fours, give him 3.5 feet on hind. You're still not gonna get, what is it, 5 feet?
Yeah. And also, I don't remember exactly, but I feel like there was a bear trap somewhere in here.
Ow.
So I want to say that like the bear trap was the thing you step in and then you get macheted in the face or whatever.
Oh, that's a 1-2 punch.
Yeah. You're like, fuck, and you're like, dead.
Fuck.
So.
Now I have a headache.
So with that being said, I didn't like the movie.
Okay.
I didn't like it.
Okay, yeah.
Which sucks, because again, I've already established I really like Stavi.
Yeah,
it's really
yeah.
funny. There was something about it. It just did not land for me. I was not belly laughed. I don't know if it's because I'm a prude. I could be. I probably am. So, but I went into it being like, I love dumb comedies. Like, Dude, Where's My Car is like one of the best dumb comedies.
I mean, White Chicks.
And White Chicks, of course. Well,
It's a masterpiece.
not to get cringe, but White Chicks is very high level in terms of like the sequel. They put a lot of
No,
effort
they
into
did.
it.
It's actually very well
For
thought
a
out.
dumb movie. that shit
It's
is
so
thought out.
perfectly done.
Yeah. It's the same thing with Balls of Fury.
Yeah.
They really put some time into that.
I bid you toodles.
That's right. So there are dumb movies, and then there are dumb fucking movies. And this one was a dumb fucking movie. It almost felt like they were figuring it out as each scene went.
Huh.
Which is why I feel like, I'm not super solidified in all the information going, linearly, just because it kind of things just kind of happened. Things just kind of rolled onto itself, which was fine. But I just thought, like, because that's kind of how Dude, Where's My Car was kind of like, they just kept falling into situation after situation after situation. So it was vibes like that. And it wasn't my favorite. And then I just want to give a quick shout out to Someone Online 2000 on Reddit. They shared a very similar opinion to me, that the jokes did not hit.
Okay.
A lot of people were talking about on Reddit. I did a little bit of research. People loved it. People were like, I got belly laughs, and this is a great comedy.
Yeah.
Everybody should watch it. So I really was so hyped up. So I don't know if it's like one of those things where you climb up very high just to be dropped, or so I did go in with expectations tough.
Yeah. No, but if it's a comedy, you want to laugh. Like, that's kind of the point.
But so that's why I'm like looking at myself and I'm like, is it me? Am I the problem? That's why I was like, thank you, Someone Online 2000.
This
I
guy
so
validated me, and I'm running with it.
That's right. That's right.
I respect it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, listening to it, it does seem like it's like, all right, we just have the skeleton of cult leaders and their wacky hijinks.
Yeah.
Yep. But wacky hijinks are really hard.
Yeah.
Like, cause it doesn't hit for everyone. Like, like a dude on bottom and missionary with a female, it's only funny to some people.
I know. It would be funny to some people we know, but not for me.
Yeah.
Not for me. I mean, and again, I don't like man movies. I don't like... This is also kind of a man movie. It's kind of a man comedy.
Oh, it could be dude humor.
It is dude humor.
Yeah, it's dude humor.
And
were there farts? Tell me there weren't farts.
I'm sure there were farts. If there were, I would bleep. You know what I mean? I just, like, redacted. I didn't...
Like Men in Black.
Yeah, I didn't take stock of the farts in the...
I feel like that's dude humor too. I mean, farts are funny.
And I like Comedy Central just as much as the next guy, but dude humor can go too far. And that definitely... I feel like that... But not too far in the sense of it was too raunchy. It just didn't hit me. Didn't hit me like I wanted it to.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, it is what it is. I hope, if, he's definitely gonna call me a dumb bitch. If he ever were to see this, he'd be like, that dumb bitch, she can't even get the movie straight.
Okay, but like, if you do that, could you do that dumb bitch from So I Saw a Movie podcast?
That's right. That would be really nice.
Like,
honestly.
if you could do that, could you just like full name it? That would be...
You know,
be good.
There have been so many times where I thought about calling into his podcast.
You should.
I think, oh no, I'll definitely get, or, cause like, or like some terrible advice, some bad advice, which would be fine,
Just don't take it.
It's still entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, could be fun. Could be fun.
But yeah.
Alright, so we saw some movies.
We did. We saw two
dude movies.
Beautiful dude movies.
Oh, and they were so dynamic and so different from one another. And mine was not funny at all.
And yet both were dumb.
So dumb.
So
dumb. Like, it was good. Like, mine was good. Like, I had a good time, but also, like, a lot of it, I was like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, you hear about renegade cops. I don't really hear about renegade lawyers. Which now, like, the lawyer community is gonna be like, we could go rogue.
I can do it too.
Article 3, Section 4 says I can. Like, okay.
Says I kick your ass.
Yeah. That's how I lay down the law.
Like, I'm no longer a law-abiding citizen.
Dun dun dun.
I'm glad at least your movie was good.
I was glued to that screen, and I mean, like, you find I'll poke holes in everything. It's a problem.
I love that.
Be like, well, actually, your plan is great, except for all of these things that make it horrible. So I'm a Virgo.
Type A.
Type A Virgo in the house. What's up? Hi, it's me. So how many inmates did you kill with the switcheroo? I mean, I feel like he was running out of targets. Was it worth it? Was it worth, like, the whole wing of the prison blew up at the end. Like, the whole ass wing. So, like, Gerard Butler was running out of people. I'm willing to say that, like, the last people on his mind outside of the conclave of government officials was probably Jamie Foxx. That's like 12 people.
And his family. He was planning
13
on it.
people. 14 people. Yeah. I don't know. It's a whole wing of a prison. But I think they count on the viewer to completely dehumanize.
Right, because we're Americans.
Because we are.
And fuck prisoners. you know?
That's what we think.
Once they're in there, they're not our problem.
They're not
anymore.
human
I don't
anymore.
have to think about them anymore.
They're bad. They're supposed to be there. Who cares about their conditions?
Yeah.
This is not true. We care about their conditions.
I mean, maybe she does.
Well, you know what? Like it depends on what you're there for.
For sure.
Depends on what you're there for.
That is true. And
I have tiers of how much I care about how they're treated based on what they've done. That's a different podcast. We're not going to talk about that.
So I went to prison.
Yeah. That was fun.
That was good.
It was good. Prison is great. 10 out of 10. Oh, no, don't. I don't know. I've never been there. It's scary. I'm scared.
I do not want to get stabbed in the neck by a T-bone steak.
No.
Nope.
No, it's not on my bucket list.
No.
If it was, it'd be the last thing.
I mean, I guess there was some sick iPod tunes playing in the background. I mean, there's something.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was Whitesnake. Here I go again. I have no idea.
On my own. Going down the only road I've ever known.
I mean, like a drifter, he was born to walk alone.
Especially because his wife and his kid died.
The fates be fating. Fates be fating.
And the white snake be snaking. So, yeah, I think this is a good moment. I think we're gonna call it.
Yeah, we're gonna call it.
And we'll see you for episode 2.
See you. Okay, bye.